Topic will be about PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo's most profitable console selling game. Alright, first question. How do you feel about each company's console?
Um, I, I guess they're all good in their different ways, and I assume each company tried to make them slightly different from each other to try and what's the word I'm looking for? To try and unique selling points of different consoles, so they can try and get gamers on board with their consoles. I guess, yeah.
Amazing. How do you feel about games from the early 2000s to now?
Like I say, I remember my brother playing games around sort of the 2000s, and he was in sort of his late teens then. And obviously, compared to now, the graphics have obviously improved, and I assume the sound and all aspects of the games have improved. When you look back, I was looking back at a PlayStation One this morning, like the actual console and like the size of it compared to like the consoles now and things like that.
Amazing. What is his current console that he owns?
He's still, he like I say, he's still stuck with PlayStation. So I think he's probably still got an original PlayStation One. He's probably got everyone, to be honest. He's not. I say he's now up to PlayStation 5. So yeah.
What is his current game that he plays?
Oh, I don't know actually. I reckon there's probably like a football management one, like FIFA or something like that, because I know he's quite into them.
If he had the opportunity to change consoles, would he make that choice or would he stick with his PlayStation?
I reckon he's going to stick with PlayStation now. I reckon he's bought most of them. He's had them for 30 years. So I reckon he'll just carry on with that. I reckon.
Fair. What do you feel about these consoles being better sold than these new consoles? How do you feel about old consoles? So currently PlayStation 2 is most sold compared to it should be like PlayStation 5. How do you feel about the older consoles being sold more than the newer consoles?
I guess it's nice for people that maybe didn't experience those consoles back in like the 90s and that, and they've still got an opportunity to buy them. And I suppose it's nice for gamers if they want to see what it was like back in the day and maybe see how the graphics compare and things like that. Maybe there's games now that you can't get on like PlayStation 5 that you could get back then on a PlayStation 1. So I guess it's nice they're still available for people to try out, and it gives people more opportunity, doesn't it, and things like that.
When do you believe the best era of these consoles were?
Um, I'm going to say the 90s, just because simply I was living with my brother then, and I remember that obviously he used to quite enjoy the FIFA management games and played them literally like when he got home from school every night. So I'm going to say the 90s, but it doesn't mean to say that they're not good now. I just haven't had really any experience of it sort of since the 2000s really.
When do you believe the consoles, so in the eras, when do you believe consoles were the high and the low point?
I don't know. I mean, I assume it was quite big in the 90s, but it's still quite big now, isn't it? I mean, you can do like games design courses and things like that, and I know a lot of young people are into that. So I assume it's still a big industry. So I don't know, to be honest. I assume as it's gone along, it's got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Absolutely.